Thanks to all the subscribers. Please like, subscribe, and comment. With that out of the way, let's get into it. An untimely death by way of homicide and a major police corruption scandal that endangered the life of a would-be witness. This is the Sharief Whiteboy Treadwell story. Treadwell, known as Whiteboy, was a self-described four-star general of the Trenton gangster killer Bloods. Treadwell died after being shot and killed on the unforgiving streets of Trenton, New Jersey. The shooting occurred the same day it was announced that another Bloods leader was sentenced to 10 years in federal prison. Tyree Hellboy Thomas of Irvington, the leader of a Bloods subset that ruled some East Orange, Newark, and Orange neighborhoods. Hellboy will be covered in an upcoming video. On a Friday night around 8:42 p.m., police responded to a call of shots fired. As the police pulled up, they saw Treadwell's vehicle racing away from the area of the shooting. Treadwell's car would end up losing control, careening into several parked cars, with Treadwell absorbing the impact from the crash. His vehicle came to a complete halt. When the police got to his car, they found Treadwell. He was shot multiple times throughout his body. Officers administered first aid to Treadwell, but it was to no avail. Treadwell was rushed to a regional medical center where he was pronounced dead a short time later. Earlier in his life, Treadwell was twice charged with attempted murder for his alleged involvement in shootings in 2006 and 2014. Back in 2014, two men were accused of being rivals in a shootout that took place outside the Roger Gardens apartment complex. They were indicted on charges of attempted murder. Whiteboy Treadwell, 28 at the time, and Tiamir Lewis, 24, were the rivals in that shootout. The shooting was partly captured by surveillance video. Prosecutors say Treadwell fired multiple shots at two people, one of whom was identified as Lewis. And surveillance footage allegedly shows Lewis shooting at a group of four males that included Treadwell. A mother and her 7-year-old son were caught in the crossfire, but no one was injured during the shooting. At a bail hearing, prosecutors said the boy split from his mother and out of surveillance camera view, but the mother is seen ducking and dodging bullets as Treadwell and Lewis shoot at each other while taking cover at the corners of a building. Treadwell was charged with attempted murder, several weapons offenses, and endangering the welfare of a child. Lewis, also known as Fess, was charged with attempted murder and related weapons offenses. Treadwell was held in jail on $750,000 bail, and Lewis was held on $150,000 bail. In a separate case, when Sheriff Whiteboy Treadwell was 24, sheriff officers had to track him down. He was tracked to an apartment complex in Bucks County where he was arrested. Treadwell was wanted for failing to appear for a pre-arraignment conference on the attempted murder and weapons charges and for sentencing on the drug offenses. Officers tracked Treadwell to Bucks County, where they found he was moving between two apartments in Falls Township, one rented by him and his mother, and another where his girlfriend lived. And they looked for him first at his girlfriend's home, but found him later at his own apartment. His mother helped negotiate peaceful surrender after the Falls Township SWAT team had been activated to assist in his apprehension. Treadwell was considered to be armed and dangerous due to previous arrests where he was found to be in possession of high-powered weaponry, including assault rifles and machine guns. Treadwell was arrested without incident after about an hour of negotiations. He was charged as a fugitive of justice in Bucks County and is being held there on $10 million bail while awaiting extradition to New Jersey. At only 24, Treadwell has had an extensive arrest record, with previous arrests mainly for drugs and guns. State prison records show he spent better than 3 years in jail on drug and weapons offenses. After he was released, he was arrested a month later, along with 6 other suspects, after drug raids on 2 homes in Trenton turned up a large cache of drugs and guns. In 2015, Treadwell found himself at the center of a police scandal. When Taquan Jenkins talked to police, he never thought the conversation would make the rounds on social media. A 2015 interrogation video showing Jenkins speaking to police was posted on Facebook, leading to numerous social media posts calling him a rat. Facebook posts from people who watched the interrogation video refer to Jenkins as a rat and a snitch. One post even says, "All rats gotta die, that bullet should have took his ass out." Prosecutors say people who have shared the video and made threatening comments toward Jenkins could be prosecuted for witness intimidation. The Ewing resident never provided police with any information that led to the arrest of other suspects, but that didn't quell his fears. I can tell you that ultimately, the information he gave police did not help the investigation. So I'm not sure why he believes his life is in danger. First Assistant Prosecutor Doris Galucci said after watching the videos and researching the case, nonetheless, an investigation into the release of the video clips has been initiated, but the situation isn't exactly black and white. The interrogation video shows Jenkins speaking to law enforcement at Ewing Police Headquarters on February 11th, 2015. The person who posted the clips online did not share the entire interrogation video from start to finish. Instead, they shared a few short clips that make it appear as if Jenkins gave police valuable information regarding Sharief Whiteboy Treadwell, a self-admitted four-star general who is charged in connection with the 2014 shootout that took place outside of the Roger Gardens apartment complex. From what police say in the video, it appears Jenkins is being arrested for outstanding warrants from Trenton. After police tell him that, Jenkins says, "I called y'all to come get something. Something, you know what I'm saying. You want to talk to me about something else now. That's cool, but y'all don't feel me. It's crazy." Police then ask Jenkins if he's worried, to which he replies, "I feel some type of way. I called them to come get something and they locked me up. So I feel like, damn, I was trying to do something right and I'm in custody." He further states, "Anything I knew, even with Sharief, like I even told detectives. I told him this is where he's at. This is where he lives at." In a telephone interview, Jenkins told the Trentonian he called police and visited Ewing HQ only because police contacted him first. "Police asked me about a homicide that I knew nothing about, and they came looking for me and said, 'Do yourself a favor and turn yourself in,'" Jenkins said. "So when I turned myself in, they locked me up on warrants, and I said, 'I did y'all a favor by turning myself in.' They said they saw me with Sheriff Treadwell, and I said, 'Yeah, I know where he lives at. I know a lot of shit, but I don't have anything to do with it. Everybody now thinks I'm a rat, and people claim they're going to do this and that to me.'" Prosecutors say the interrogation video was part of case discovery released to a public defender representing Marquis Tank Thomas, who's accused in the murder of Jared Littlejohn. Prosecutors also say Jenkins never provided any information that led to charges against Treadwell nor Thomas. The video was part of the investigation, but ultimately it was not proven to help in the prosecution of Marquis Thomas, Galucci said. Keep in mind, this was during the investigation stage, and police were chasing down all the leads they had. Whether or not the information is used later is a separate determination. But ultimately, Taquan didn't provide any information that ever resulted in charges against Thomas or Treadwell. If that's what she's putting on her Facebook page, she's got bad information. As further proof that Jenkins did not provide information leading to murder charges, the Trentonian reported in December 2015 that an interview with Quanmere Spears helped police crack the cold case of Littlejohn, leading to Thomas's arrest. Prosecutors say people who have shared the video and made threatening comments toward Jenkins could be prosecuted for witness intimidation. "I'm almost certain that the video doesn't provide any evidence," Dawson said. Assistant Prosecutor Cindy Liccardo said she was hesitant to share the video, citing the ongoing investigation, which she said she expects will soon result in additional arrests. "We know who they are, it's just a matter of getting evidence," she said, noting the video was so clear that gun flashes are visible, as are distinct clothing worn by Treadwell that were found with him during his arrest in Morrisville, Pennsylvania in August. According to the New Jersey Department of Corrections website, Treadwell was released from prison in November 2013 after being sentenced in September 2011 for drug possession. Sharief was born on June 6, 1986 in Trenton, New Jersey. He was educated in the Trenton, New Jersey public school system. He went on to graduate from Trenton Central High School in 2004. He later obtained paralegal certification. Sharief passed away on May 26, 2023. And as always, although there are convictions in this matter, I must stress that an indictment is not evidence of guilt. Charges are only allegations, and each defendant is presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Blessings. Luke 17, 3-4. If your brother sins, rebuke him, and if he repents, forgive him.